We have made it to San Pedro de Atacama. It is significantly hotter than the other places we've been to in Chile. Obviously we're in the desert. And straight away when I got off the bus, I realised that we must have been higher altitude because I just felt like I wasn't filling my lungs fully with air.
Same.
Oh, there's horses. Anyway, but I feel like, I mean, it was also harder because I think I had my backpack on, so it might have, you know, it was like I was doing a little workout as well. And now that that's gotten rid of, I feel like I've adapted. So we're in the hunt to work out what tours we want to do, if they're still open, and I guess then find something to eat. Hello. It's actually, the sun is setting while we're talking to you. Oh, it looks so yellow in this light. But it took us a while to... What time did we leave? It's taken us a good few hours to...
Like 1.5.
Few hours
No, 1.5.
to go around to all these different companies and decide who we're going on tours with. And a lot of my mathematics and looking at reviews to work out who we're going with, but we finally
as well as overall vibes from what they provide.
True. And we finally have found somewhere that we're going to do 4 different trips with. I'm just glad it's over. So now we can get some dinner. So we found a restaurant. I picked the top rated one, and then we walked past somewhere where it had a menu del dia for the evening. So we were like, we just spent a lot of money, so let's go do this. So in total, we're doing 4 different activities, and I'll go through them when we do them, obviously every day. In total, it's going to cost us £199 each, but that does include some of the entrance fees to the park as well. Also, they include some snacks or lunch or breakfast, depending on what time of day it is, and pick up from our hotel. And then we only have to pay, I think, one more entrance fee, which is about £15 on top of that. So you're looking at just over £200. It better be good. Gone for the salads, which they call, translates to the vegetable patch salad, and Emma went for vegetable soup. Rude, isn't she?
I'm trying to find stargazing spots.
For mains, we have pork and like a barbecue sauce, salad and potatoes. Nice.
No, you don't.
I got rice as well because I had salad to start with. She's been making a fool out of herself, and as soon as I turn the camera on, she stops. Do you show them what you've been doing? Show them. Yeah, that's what I thought.
For you.
Unfortunately. And then for dessert, we've got a scoop of, I think, homemade strawberry ice cream with strawberry sauce. So all of this, and we got a Coke each. Excluding the Coke, it's 6,900 pesos, which is about £7. So pretty decent. And this ice cream is delicious. I would recommend this place. So just before we forget, something useful to know is that it's really hard to get cash out here. I think there's only 2 cash machines and they frequently run out of money. And these tours are obviously quite expensive. So you can pay by card. Most said they accepted card, I think apart from one that we spoke to. But they add a fee. So definitely have a look around and see how much this fee is. I think we paid 2%, which they call tax. But everyone charges different amounts, so I don't think it's legit. So definitely it's worth factoring into the cost. Yes. Good afternoon from Why Being Shy.
No, it's more like they're leading in like a Lisa.
From San Pedro de Atacama. We are currently getting some lunch before heading out on our first excursion. We are going to Valle de la Luna, which is... I'm saying valley because I'm valley. And shut up, by the way. And it's supposed to resemble the moon, hence the Luna. So we'll see how it goes.
And we also get to watch the sunset over somewhere, which is supposed to be a good viewing point.
Are you excited?
Yes.
How excited on a scale of 1 to 10?
I feel like I'm just focused on lunch, to be honest. Once we get going.
We've had a
solid
really
7.
chilled morning, so we haven't done, like, we've had a sleep in, we've played the game, we've just had a slow get ready, so this is the first proper thing we're doing all day. We've come to the highest rated restaurant in San Pedro de Atacama that is nearby, which was very, very popular. We had to queue for probably about 15 minutes actually, maybe just under 10 to 15 minutes we had to queue for to get here, to come in, and they have a menu del dia, which is always a win. For our menu del dia have arrived. I've gone for guac and nachos, and Emma has gone for some soup.
It's a proper meaty soup, you know. Is it going to be hot? It needs a bit of seasoning, but otherwise, very nice. Are you going to film me season it too?
Yeah.
Oh, what if I do it too much? It's not got any corn in it. They said it would have corn on Google. It's got some potatoes and some meat and vegetables, peppers. Oh boy.
Nice, very creamy. Homemade tortillas, or nachos I should say. They're very light and flaky. Good.
What if it's goat's cheesy? It's cheesy, like sausage.
We have chicken with a goat or cheesy sauce and salads. Yeah. And more beetroot. And finally, we have dessert. Emma, what do we have?
I don't know, but you have to try it first.
That sounded really cool. Looks like we got some jelly. It's very, doing this in my wrong hand. Let me swap over. So we got some kind of jelly and some kind of mousse. I would guess it's like a strawberry mousse with some jelly, which, jelly, it doesn't really have a specific flavour. The menu del dia cost us just under £10 each, including a drink and service charge. After lunch, we made our way to the meeting point for the start of the tour, where we got picked up in a minibus. This was the only tour we went on that you did not get picked up from your hotel or hostel. The first stop of the tour was to see the salt flats and old salt mines. The unique conditions of the Valle de la Luna has resulted in unique natural formations which were used by salt traders to navigate the area. So I don't know if you can see it well because it's quite shiny. I mean, it's quite sunny. The shiny things in the rock is all salt and white, but you see all that is salt.
Or is it snow? Snow in the desert.
Considering I'm melting, I'm pretty sure it's not snow. So the tour is mostly English. I think everyone speaks English apart from 2 people who need, excuse me, the Spanish. But so far so good. Our tour guide I think is a bit of a film nerd. He keeps referencing all these different films.
I've only heard one film reference.
Shows how much you're listening.
Yeah, I guess it does. Oh no, but the stuff is about stuff that was filmed here. That's different.
No, but he's done a lot of film references.
Are you feeling salty yet?
Next, we headed to a section of the park covered in sand dunes. We went on a short but steep hike to the top of the tallest sand dune in the area.
Now that we're here and I caught my breath, it's like, but when we were climbing up, oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't hard, it's just very steep and very quick.
And I think it's also because the sand moves as you move, which sounds dumb, but it's actually really challenging.
And then you breathe it in and...
Yeah, it gets kicked up.
So here is the biggest sand dune in this place. Just a tad.
Sandy who?
Just before we went to see the sunset, we stopped for pisco sours and some snacks. There was plenty of food and drinks to go around. The other people on the tour were not big drinkers, so Emma and I helped out the tour guides by finishing off the cocktails. Every classy tour has some cocktails. Cheers.
You didn't look at me.
Probably the sweetest one I've had. So we've come to a mirador to see the sunset. Lovely.
I have nothing to say. We're about to watch the sunset. It's going to be very exciting, I think. I'm going to now show you the view. That's the sun. And hopefully we'll see this turn more red with the sun setting. And as you can see, a lot of people and cars.
So we were on this tour with some very interesting people. They're actually British people.
Mostly British, actually.
Which is kind of surprising.
I say no sang, at least 2 other couples were. Not including us.
So that's really interesting. And they're, well, the couple I'm sitting next to are a middle-aged couple who are, they're very your typical, especially him, he's a very typical like British guy, very like making all the jokes.
Yeah, he's the clown in the back,
yeah,
saying dumb stuff. I mean, it's entertaining because it's a short time.
On the bus, he sang really loud. It was like the Carry On films.
Gosh, that tells you what you need to know about him then. He references Carry On. Is that we're not the only English speakers. In fact, most people are English speaking and only one couple is Spanish speaking. So we're not the problem. We're just part of the majority. Although most people aren't actually. There's a French lady and an Italian guy. Made for an interesting tour.
Yeah, definitely, you can't say it was boring.
No, it wasn't. And the tour guide's been good. He makes a lot of film references. Sarah and I are the only ones that laugh at his jokes. Like, he'll say something, and me and Sarah go, and everyone else is just silent. So,
It's alright.
elite sense of humour.
I've got to hold up the group. But we going back to these tourists, they're all typical British tourists where his name's Diego, and they've been calling him out loud, really loudly, Diablo.
Well, they said it and then kind of corrected. I don't know if he heard them.
No, he definitely must. Everyone heard. It was awful.
It was bad.
Like horrific.
The epitome of a bad British tourist.
Exactly. I didn't even say sorry.
That, yeah.
Anyway, it's my little bugbear, but that's fine. But I'll show you the view again. Because that
Just changed it.
So we were like watching the sunset and everyone started like moving to the other side and we were like, wonder why. But guys, you have to look at this. So stunning. I don't even think this is doing it justice.
You see the moon, guys?
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's so nice. So we finished the tour and now we're going to head back to the main town and I think grab some dinner. So we are going to get some bits for tomorrow because they said you might want to get some snacks. Then maybe get like another snack. I'm thinking I might just get an empanada for dinner.
I don't even know if I want an empanada.
I just feel like if I don't have one, I know that I will regret it. And then I guess have a chilled night.
Before waking up stupid early tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a good empanada.
I'm not surprised. I don't know if it was
Yeah, it's very good. I've got a caprese because I couldn't really read the small print of the restaurant or the cafe, whatever you want to call it, and I knew what a caprese was, so I got the caprese. I got you a gift.
Oh, thanks. What's this? An alcohol? Thank you so much.
And I got one for tomorrow as well.
Oh, you adorable. Am I supposed to eat it now?
You don't have to, but I've got two, so you can pick what you want to do with it.
Oh, I thought you were going to...
I got you fancy ones.
Sorry.
So it's chocolate and red fruit.
There's a lot in the centre. It's kind of chewy.
Nice.
Confusing.
Okay, that's not positive.
Not that it's bad, it's just different and it's a lot richer. Because it's like dark chocolate.
Where are you? I can't see you. Hello. What do you want? What's that?
I want food, innit?
I don't have anything you would want.
I don't want to touch it in case it has fleas.
It's a house cat. So we've made it back to our hostel and we're gonna have an early night. So it's now, oh, my watch I'm charging. It's now 9:15. We're probably just gonna chill, scroll. We might watch something. We'll see what Emma's getting ready for bed. So we'll see what she wants to do because we've got an early wake up call tomorrow. Minibus is picking us up at 6 o'clock. So I think it might be the earliest we've had to wake up. So I will see you tomorrow.